Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a look here at Crocoin. This is my chart here from yesterday, and as we can see, the price did not quite reject out of that 1.272 level. It continued much higher. Okay, so again, if you take a quick glance at my playout chart, the coin was right there, breaching about 74 cents. Sorry, correction, 7.4 cents, and the price was trying to get higher, and it shot up to that. Roughly that 8 cent mark and just continued further. Didn't even reject out there. Because again, that was a previous month close. That's why we had this line here, and essentially understanding that that is a typical retracement zone. So anyways, what that basically just means for us here is that we've broken through that level, and that will likely be a support level now. Okay. Cool, awesome stuff. Quick congratulations here. We had a short from Maker there. We took 50% audio, 106% ENJ, 113 comp 82. Veracity long, that's 21% in roughly 2 hours. So again, congrats to our community members yesterday for taking some massive profits. Honestly, Crow wasn't on my horizon, or sorry, on my my swing trade list, but I think I might actually have to add it too, because honestly, this is looking pretty good. But anyways, if you want to be part of our premium group, link down below. That is effectively what I offer to my premium members there, trade signals and my trading university. So when it comes to Crow though, let's talk about this here. I've already established that we're in a position right now where we broke through a key level resistance, right? And just to kind of note here, this resistance level here is a previous high, basically, right? So if we see right here, this is a previous high where the price action couldn't surpass roughly back in April. Okay, so the price is having difficulty getting through this level. We can also see previous to that as well, somewhere in the range of about 8.6, 8.7 is a round number. We saw another case in point where the price action could not close above that level. So just know we continue higher, that could pose as a potential resistance or just blast straight through and might actually be a new support. So what we'll do is we'll draw out some new fibs here and just kind of get perspective on what's going on. Quickly to note, with the moving averages, we're above all three. This ascending trend line is still continuing. Nothing's changed. We got this previous support level here at about, 6.85. That, as I mentioned previously, is a resistance zone turned support. So if the price does end up pulling back for any reason or another, that would be one of our support levels. If we take a look at the 4 hour though, let's quickly just note this here as well, just so you kind of understand. We see the, let me pull up the, one is it? Get this guy up here just to clarify too, some key levels, just to ensure we kind of understand where the price action may pull back to if it does. Again, I like to just kind of prepare for the worst case, like if I want to take like a long position if the price does retrace a little bit, say Bitcoin corrects down to 33,000, we could very well see Procoin potentially pull back a little bit, and if it does, we could see a bounce off of these three levels. Okay? So just know there is a good chance that those levels will hold, considering the fact that this was a previous resistance level here at about 0.5. Once again, that 6.9 cent mark is a round number. So if the price does end up pulling back, just know this is a pretty strong rejection zone where the price should not have any difficulty bouncing off of that level. We take a look at the volume profile here. Once again, this is just for this exchange here, OKX, but this is one of the oldest charts I could find. We can see here that roughly 6 cents even is the largest amount of volume accumulation. We do zoom in a little bit and look at the most recent data. We can also note that this previous resistance / support zone right there at 0.618 fib, 6.6 cents is another support level. So again, we got some previous resistances turned supports. We got some volume support here. So just some good areas to note there. So if the price doesn't pull back, those would be some good long positions. Okay, just some things to kind of think about. So let's take a quick look here at the overextension, right? Is this going to be a fully overextended coin, or are we looking good? Well, truth is we should have got a reset right here, because once we hit this overextended state at a 9, the price came up to retest the previous resistance as a new support and continued higher. So that was honestly, that was enough consolidation to warrant a reset. And what that basically just means is that this should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at an 8 right now. Okay, so if you look at Crow in its history, it overextends itself to a 9, consolidates. Overextended to a 9, consolidates. This is basically an 8 right now. So we got roughly 4 to 6 more hours of continuation of either upside or sideways action before the price either legs up again or potentially retraces. Okay. Again, I just like to kind of prepare you for a worst case scenario, because no matter how awesome certain things are, moon and all that fun stuff, it's exciting, it's great, but we got to be realistic and understand that what goes up must come down. Okay. It can't go up forever. Obviously, we've seen this before in the past when Crow hit almost $1 and pulled back pretty aggressively. Okay, so I don't think that we're going to see an aggressive pullback, but I do think we're going to see a natural correction, and it could come to one of these three places here, potentially even right here at about 0.236, because we can see a period of consolidation here at a resistance where the price action had difficulty crossing that plane and then just shot up through there. Okay, so a lot of times the price will come back to consolidate at that level and bounce. Okay, so those are just things we want to be mindful of and pay attention to. Let's see if this is a healthy continuation though. And what I mean by healthy is just, we like to see a staircase type of pattern, right? So up, over, this is good. A little slopey here, don't love that, but truth is we can consolidate sideways and basically, I mean, as long as we can accumulate volume in this range right here, we're gonna be just fine to be able to leg up, okay? So I'm really truthfully looking for extra volume in this range to see if we can maintain that. So this extra little bit of volume is fantastic, but as long as we don't plateau and come right back down, we should be in good shape. So I want to see more volume in this range here, and if so, then the next leg up will be perfect. Okay, we're gonna have that nice pennant pattern where the price will break up. So what I'll do is I'll review this coin later today to make sure that we take a closer look at these two things here, because honestly, volume is going to be the biggest tell right here if we're going to be able to continue or not. So we do look at TD sequential, we can see that we are hitting overextended states. Again, we hit a 9 here, reset, hit a 9, went into overtime, then kind of reset, and got up to a 9 here. We haven't reset yet, it's still going up, right? So again, all the more reason within the next 6 to 10 hours for the price action to either retrace or to consolidate at this range. Okay? If it pulls back, I would welcome it personally, just so we can get a better average price lower and to consider a decent swing trade in one of these 3 or 4 areas. Or again, the better case scenario, the price action just continues to work itself into a type of wedge, an ascending pennant, and we see the price break to the upside. Those are the kind of patterns I'm going to be looking for. But the truth is right now, I mean, no matter how you look at it, there's no reason to try to short against this coin. I don't care if the price pulls back aggressively, try not to short it, because again, it's one of those things where it's very risky. The lagging span's free and clear, the conversion line's above the baseline. Everything is green light here for the Ichimoku cloud, kind of letting us know that if you have a long position open, leave it open. Okay, so again, all signs point up for Crocoin, but once more, it would make a lot more sense for the price to consolidate before the next leg up if we want the next leg up to stay. Okay, again, that's kind of what we're looking at. And bear in mind too, once again, we have somewhat of a resistance based on previous daily candlestick closures at about 8.6 cents. Okay? Again, I'll throw this up on my my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It'll look something like this. It'll be one of my playout charts. Feel free to check that out. Make sure you enable notifications, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions, or obviously comment below and keep me posted on your positions there. Also, obviously, again, if you are not part of Blofin, we just kind of partnered with them here recently. It's pretty much an exchange that's available in the US with no VPN or no KYC. And they do have a little promotion going until the end of November, or sorry, November 20th, another couple weeks here. Be sure to check that out, link down below for some trial funds. See if you like the exchange. They've been so far so good, but I'm planning to bring more exchanges to the US and Canadian members here, just because we have such limited options with all the KYC crap that happened earlier this year. Okay? So again, just note that's the main reason why I partner with them, to ensure our community has an opportunity to still continue to trade here in the wonderful United States of America. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.